My name is Brett. My sobriety date is November 18th, 2020. Before treatment, I was just miserable, hopeless. I just felt alone. I felt like nobody understood why I felt the way I did. Just really unhappy for the most part. And I would drink all day just to really deal with my problems. I didn't know what else to do. I tried to get sober myself a couple times, and it really didn't last more than a day. Going to treatment, just getting the education on the disease of alcoholism, addiction. I didn't know anything about it. I just knew the way I felt. I didn't have any kind of a solution aside from just trying to stop. And I know some people who have quit drinking and they're not very happy people. And so I saw that and I didn't really want that for myself. I think it was just walking in the doors of Immersion. I just felt like I was in good hands. It was very professional atmosphere. They seemed like they knew what they were doing. When I walked in, I felt like, okay, this is where I should be. And actually, for the first month I was there at Immersion, even though I was ready to get help, I don't think I was really prepared for what Immersion offers you, a real solution to the problem. I thought I would come down here and walk out of here and be able to drink like a normal person, and not much would change. And Immersion kind of showed me that you really need to change everything in order to really get this thing. So I think it was just, like I said, walking into Immersion, I just felt like I was in good hands. I think coming through Immersion, how they have the whole the process of it, the detox, the residential, the PHP, ILP, it's all kind of under the same roof. You're kind of with the same group of people as you go through each phase. And that just builds a really good community. A lot of the people I went through treatment with are some of my best friends today. And a lot of people I went through treatment with are still sober, I can't imagine that is a typical kind of situation, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people who I went through treatment with, 18 months later are still happily sober today. I went into treatment, right before Thanksgiving. It was just necessary. I couldn't imagine myself going through another holiday season, drinking and just being miserable. I was just a drain on people. And I knew that. And so I went into treatment, I think a week before Thanksgiving, and I wasn't really planning on doing the whole program. I thought I'd be gone for 30 days, be back before Christmas. As I kept going in the program, it motivated me even more. I wanted to stay, I wanted to finish. I wanted to take everything that they were offering me, because as I went through treatment, I just felt better and better, and I was just learning more. And I think it's necessary to take a substantial amount of time and really just invest it in yourself. And a turning point for me when I was in treatment was realizing that I didn't have all the answers, and it was the willingness to take advice from people who have long-term sobriety, and I didn't even think sobriety was a thing I wanted. It was I thought I'd get sober and just be boring, and life without alcohol just seemed impossible. And through working with the people at Immersion, it's they all showed me what a life in sobriety should look like. You're not going to be this miserable person who's just wishing and praying they could have a beer. It's that's not what it is. When you find that real solution to the problem, all I can say is my desire to drink is gone today. And there's a lot of work that goes into that, but it's work that I'm happy to do. The therapists are amazing. The tech staff is amazing. Just people that you kind of work with like day to day. But then Immersion brings in these group facilitators, these people that run these groups, and they're just really, I mean, they're people who are like well known around this community for just being people that know what they're talking about. And you kind of sit in group and you feel like privileged to be there. Like very thankful that I got to sit there and listen to this person talk. If you're on the fence about going to treatment, like chances are you need to go to treatment. And I would say if you're just tired of feeling miserable, you feel like there's no way out. I mean, Immersion offers a real solution to the problem. And if you're ready for that, if you feel like that's something you need, I can't recommend any other place more than Immersion.